Kenyan opposition politician Raila Odinga is accusing Electoral Commission Chairman Wafula Chebukati of, quote, standing by injustices, even as 4 Electoral Board commissioners disagreed with him on his declaration that outgoing Deputy President William Ruto won the presidential race. Odinga has filed a petition with Kenya's Supreme Court alleging fraud and is asking the court to nullify Ruto's win. A short time ago, I spoke to Charles Kanjama, a Kenyan constitutional lawyer, and I began by asking him how many petitions have been filed challenging the outcome of the August 9th presidential results.
So 9 petitions have been filed that we are aware of. 8 of the petitions are seeking to quash the declaration of president-elect, and they are giving roughly similar grounds. And the 9th petition is seeking to challenge any potential declaration of Raila Odinga, who was the runner-up, as president-elect, assuming the court was to have such a power.
Now, what are some of the sticking points from Mr. Odinga's petition so far?
So he's raised a number of points. One are issues to do with the infrastructure, the electoral infrastructure, preparation for the elections. He says that there was a report that had been given to KPMG. They had been requested to do an audit report of the electoral infrastructure, and they identified several shortcomings with the electoral register, the register of voters, and with some of the technology that was deployed for the elections. And they are saying that these demonstrated weaknesses. A second concern they have is that on the election day, there were some areas where some of the other elections were suspended. And they are saying that that caused a suppression of voters, because some voters did not go to vote. He's also claiming that there are discrepancies in relation to the numbers, that this has to do with the voter turnout, that there is an indication, according to him, that there was manipulation of voter turnout figures. And he also says that the figures that were eventually supplied by the presiding officers in the polling stations to IEBC, because this happens electronically during voting, it has a discrepancy of 140,000 with the total reported votes by IEBC. And next, he has also made an allegation that there was a sophisticated criminal enterprise that hacked into the IEBC network, the network of the Electoral Commission, that there was a team of 56 hackers who managed to penetrate the system. They were receiving the result declaration forms, which are handwritten, and replacing them with other result declaration forms where they were systematically reducing the votes of Raila Odinga and increasing the votes of William Ruto, the one who was declared the winner.
If I may interject there, this is the report that came out on Tuesday from the former anti-corruption czar, John Githongo, alleging that some aides, a personal aide of President-elect William Ruto, worked with certain individuals to hack in the system. Is that what you're alluding to? And has this also been included in Odinga's petition?
Yes. So in Odinga's petition, there are several affidavits supporting the petition. And one of the affidavits is by John Githongo, who previously headed the anti-corruption body in Kenya. And what John Githongo has done in his affidavit is he says that he received evidence from a whistleblower who he interviewed. The whistleblower insisted on remaining anonymous, and he declined to give the evidence directly. So the evidence appears in the form of a conversation that has been captured in John Githongo's affidavit.
So how is the president-elect's team reacting to that? If this individual doesn't want his or her name to be revealed, and given the severity of such an allegation, what might be the outcome of this added query on what happened on August 9th?
So there are timelines that have been put in place for presenting documents and responses to the court. The team of Raila Odinga had 7 days after the declaration of results to file their petition and anyone else who was interested. And then the respondents have 4 days to file their responses. And because the petitions were filed on Monday and today is Wednesday, there are still 2 more days for them to file their responses. Actually, they were to be served on Tuesday, so they still have 3 days to file their responses. So I'm sure that the Electoral Commission, as well as the team of Kenya Kwanza, of President-elect William Ruto, are now preparing their responses. They have not yet shared them with the court or with the public.
That was Kanjama, a Kenyan constitutional lawyer, talking to me earlier via Skype from Nairobi.